Mm. We are very pleased that you are connecting. You are becoming aware of us. You are becoming aware that when you look into the sky looks back into you. When you look at the stars, the moon, the sun, the cosmos is looking back, completely aware of your connection. When you walk barefoot upon the ground and you feel the earth, when you walk in the forest and you feel the trees, the earth, the trees, the waters are keenly aware of you. There's a connection that runs very deep. We speak to you now, your brothers and sisters. In human terms, you may think of us as beings who live under the mountain. You have legends, stories, visions of a city, a people. You may think of us as people if you wish. We are, like you, spirits who move from form to form, from pattern to pattern, from energetic to energetic. And forms are not really so important to us. Energies, attention, consciousness, deep awareness, these are all important, yes. But the forms of our beings, our beingness, is not important to us as it is to you. So we communicate with you just as much through the clouds as you do through another person's facial expressions. You're so good at reading faces. You can tell whether a person is happy or sad, for the most part, by very, very small movements and arrangements of the face of the person you are gazing upon. And some of these changes, movements are so subtle that it is astonishing that they communicate such depth of emotion. They betray feelings that a person may be trying to hide. They may show a nervousness, a calmness, an anxiety, or a deep sense of peace, just through the small movements of the eyes or the cheek muscles, the mouth. We are telling you this to help you to understand how very good you are at reading patterns of energy, manifested as matter, manifested as form, yes, but Beneath that, the deep energies. You have graduated, dear ones, both of you, into reading patterns in nature. Many lifetimes you have been doing this for, but you are reaching very close to mastery. As you look at what you call clouds above the mountains, you are indeed seeing communications between nature and humanity. There are others looking up at these same clouds, but no two sets of eyes see the same cloud exactly the same. These communications are multidimensional, dear ones. They convey information to one person that may seem completely different to the information they convey to a person may perhaps even standing right next to the other. Yet all of these communications are conscious. Dear ones, there is more happening here than communing with Gaia, though that is beautiful and that is present. You are communing with many facets of what you would call spirit. When you gaze at the sunlight on the water, the clouds above the mountains, a bird wheeling through the sky, Spirit is speaking to you, directly to you. Spirit may be answering you if you have many questions or concerns. Spirit may be guiding you in ways you do not expect. Spirit may be acknowledging your accomplishments, your beauty, your grace. Spirit may be just sending you love in a way that is easiest for you to accept. You both stop to look at grass, at horses, butterflies. You stop what you are doing to attune yourselves with these vibrations of pure beauty. And why are they so beautiful? They are so beautiful because you complete them with your love. When you love a color, when you love a plant, when you love the holy waters cascading from the hills, you are loving yourself. For all that is the spirit that is all. The spirit that moves in all things. The spirit that flies in all birds. The spirit that soars in every cloud. The spirit that shines in every star is you, dear ones. Bask in your formfulness, your bodies. Enjoy these creations, these vehicles of consciousness. But know that you can become the butterfly, you can become the eagle, you can become the lake, you can become the mountain, you can become distant galaxies. Until you are ready to consciously shift your attention, your awareness from that of the human life to that of the life of a star, to that of the life of a galaxy, a spider spinning a web in a forest, an owl looking for a mouse in a moonlit field, until you are ready to jump or shift yourself to these experiences. The closest thing you have is the deep loving connection that comes from gazing upon what seems like another being, a sunset, the light touching the clouds. Dear ones, when you do this, when you gaze upon these wonders, you are creating them, and they are creating you. You become spirit. You become love. You become the truth of who you really are. So please look for our communications in the clouds, in the skies, lights fading in and out, waters shimmering. Continue to look to these dear ones, to connect to them, for you are connecting to yourself when you do. And messages from yourself can change everything. Be open to the messages that come from yourself. However, take care to welcome in the messages that guide you to the highest good. Take care to qualify the messages that they are of the highest quality to your life. Take care to understand the multiplicity of self. You already know the aspects of self that bring pain and misery, unpleasant experiences. You know the aspects of self that bring what seem to be very pleasant experiences that are ultimately not your highest good. Examples of drugs, alcohol, toxic relationships that seem fun at first, etc. Know that everything that happens is from self. Everything experienced is of spirit. You have reached the point where you can choose the highest road for the highest good. Your subconscious routines no longer need to propel you. Your programming from childhood, from past lives, has served the purposes that they were made for. It is now time to become fully aware, conscious of the creations that you set in motion. You may truly choose the highest good and the ideal path forward. You deserve the greatest good. You know this, dear ones. You deserve joy, love, happiness. You deserve being of the highest service to your fellow beings and seeing them thrive. And in so seeing this, you begin to thrive in ways that you have never known before. You deserve all the best. It is time, dear ones, for you to choose the best, the highest good. So look for the messages from the skies, look for the messages from the animals, butterflies, trees, that confirm and guide you to the highest good. For these are messages from your own self, your own highest self. Connect with the love that underlies everything, a deep love, the type of love that brings tears of joy, fills your heart with warmth and goodness. Connect to that love in everything, everywhere you go. And as you connect in lovingness, in kindness, in respectfulness, in compassion, you are assuring that the messages of the highest good will be the ones that come through. If you are connecting with a sign in nature that causes fear, that causes doubt or shame, know that this is not a message for your highest good. Begin to feel, dear ones, the love that is guiding you to your highest good. It is always through love, compassion, gentleness, kindness, that your steps will be surely planted in the direction of the highest good. So feel that love around you at all times. Become that love. And when you see a beautiful sunset, know that it sees you in just as beautiful a way. Because that sunset is you.